Hello, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to our channel. Welcome to Fagio Lachuma 254. On this platform, we discuss a plethora of issues. We discuss politics, social and economic welfare of our society. There are also other instances when we're going to be setting aside time to talk about issues that have to do with our physical health. As it said, a healthy man is a wealthy man. So sometimes we're going to be talking about issues that have to do with our physical health. This video is a part 2 of how you guys can defeat William Ruto in 2027 and why it's going to take 2 years to defeat William Ruto. If you think defeating Ruto is going to take, 5 months, 6 months, then you're dreaming. It's going to take 2 years. It's going to take 2.5 years. It should have taken 3 years. So, in our first segment, or in the first video, I told you that the number one point on defeating Ruto in 2 years is civic awareness. Civic awareness, and this civic awareness is supposed to be directed to those people who believe they are not supposed to vote. I mean, those people who believe it's not their responsibility to vote. We agreed that you're supposed to approach such kind of people. If each and every person can get to 10 people who feel like they are not supposed to vote, people who feel like I've never voted and I'm never going to vote, and you convince at least 7 people out of 10 to make sure that next time they're going to vote, that's going to be a plus. That's going to be defeating William Ruto in the next 2.5 years. Number 2 on how to defeat William Ruto. How many of you guys have IDs? How many people have IDs? Or better yet, have you ever wondered why the current administration decided to put some value, some money value on getting an ID? Last time I heard it was supposed to be 1,000 shillings. For you to get an ID, you're supposed to pay 1,000 shillings. And after getting that ID, after paying that 1,000 shillings, your ID has a specific duration of time that it expires, and you're supposed to renew it. When have you ever heard of that kind of crap? I mean, where does it happen in the world? Huh? I'm a citizen of Kenya. There are those who become citizens, like I'm a Kenyan by birth. There are those who become citizens by registration. Huh? There are many ways of becoming a citizen, of attaining that ID. I can assure you, if you go to the registry where people get IDs, you will find thousands upon thousands of IDs that are just lying there. They're not doing anything. And how do I know that? It's something that has been systematic for some time now. Let me give you an example. For you to get employed somewhere, you need an ID, right? And for somebody to employ you in a way that an ID will be required, there's that situation where an ID is required just to ascertain that you are above 18. But then there are other instances when that ID is required so that documentation can be done properly. Huh? Like, for instance, if somebody employs you and they're supposed to pay for healthcare and stuff, they need your ID. But the government, in a systematic way, has ensured that the job industry is so down, it's so disorganized that somebody is willing to give you a job even if you don't have an ID. We kuja fanya kazi, takupe, huh? You understand? So you find, because you cannot tell me, when you go to the registry where people get IDs, their IDs lying there, and people are supposed to use those IDs. They're supposed to be used for people to get work. Huh? It means guys are getting work jobs done out there without the IDs. So step number two of winning 2027. Step number two of ensuring that in a peaceful manner, you defeat William Samoei Ruto is everyone who has attained the age of 18. Don't just go to the registry to try get an ID. No. Make sure you get it. Make sure you have it. Have your ID with you. That is one of the weapons. That is one of the weapons that you need um, um, to vote. So don't wait until 2027 January. Don't wait until 2027 February. That's when you want to start the process of getting an ID. When you clocked 18 years 2 years ago. Let's do it now. Everybody who has reached the age of getting an ID, end up part of your ID and make sure you get it. Make sure you have it and keep it properly, because that's going to be your weapon for 2027. William Ruto is going to do everything to keep you guys going in circles. Keep you going in circles. Like, you know, the thing Ishungwa did in Bungoma, huh? Everybody was talking about that for, I mean, we're going to talk about it for like a whole week. Just talking about what Natembea, talking about what, and you're forgetting the most important issues. That when the time comes, when you have to fight against William Ruto, huh, trying to remove him from office, you're not going to use guns. Oh, they're allowed to use guns. They're going to use them. They're allowed to use guns. But your weapon is the ID. Your weapon is the voter's card. Don't wait until that moment when it's late, when you have to line up, form an SGR like from here to Timbuktu, huh, to get an ID. Go to that registry. Register to get an ID. Guys, even if it means paying that money, pay it. Just make sure you have that ID. Because in 2027, for you guys to make sure Ruto goes and he goes peacefully, we need to have a gap of what? Like 2-3 million, 5 million, huh? Last time Ruto got 7.2 million, right? That's the match he beat Raila with, 200,000. If you want Ruto to go peacefully, you've got one way. Make sure the person who beats William Ruto must have 10 million. I don't know who it's gonna be. That's why I keep on telling you guys, I'm not against the person of William Ruto. I'm against his style of governance. I'm against him allowing foreigners to come and rule us. You know, like the vaccine that is supposed to be rolled out this month. Have you heard that thing being done in the US? Or is it that the US don't have cows? Those are the kind of things I'm against. And I don't want to disturb his governance right now. Because I know there will come a time when we will have to vote. And when I get that chance to vote, when my friends get that chance to vote, I need us to be ready. Because I can assure you, if you wait until 2026, if you wait until January 2027, oh, they're going to mess up with the way people are registering, that it will take like a whole year just to get an ID. And remember, for you to get your voter's card, you need an ID. So, kama ni leo, kama ni kesho, go get that stuff. Kama ni kuilipia, kopesha, just go get that stuff. Go get that ID. That's step number 2. Step number 1, I repeat, step number 1 is civic awareness. Let's bring everybody in the basket. Let's make everybody realize that we have a civic duty to vote and decide who leads us. Step number 2, man, get your weapons. And your weapon number 1 is the ID. We're going to move on to step number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, if it's your first time bumping on this channel, I kindly request you to press the subscribe button. Just hit that subscribe button and the like button. That's the best way you can support me. For those who have been here, the subscribers I have, they're not many. I've not even hit 50 subscribers. Guys, I've not even hit 50 subscribers, but I'm really appreciative of those that I have. Thank you so much, and please tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get ideas. Let's get ready for 2027. This is the time you do it. Ciao.